afternoon, Contrell.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. I certainly appreciate you coming in this afternoon for this interview.
Yes, ma'am, my pleasure.
I'm looking for someone that I can depend on to be on time and to be customer service oriented.
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
that something that you would be interested in?
Yes, ma'am, it's something I'm interested in.
Okay, can you tell me a little about yourself?
Well, I'm originally from Winfield, Louisiana. I now reside in Houston, Texas. I have a bachelor's in criminal justice and minor in business from Central State University. And also, I'm a hard worker. And I'm also a team player. I played football at my university for 4 years. So I'm a team player, and I was also a team captain on that team.
Well, that's very, very interesting, Contrell.
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
interesting. And do you like the interaction with people? Do you enjoy people?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Over my ages of growing up, I had moved a lot, so that really basically forced me to interact with a lot of different types of characters, and a lot of different types of individuals all over the atmosphere this month. So,
Well, that's good. In the hospitality industry, we come across lots of different cultures from because we deal with people from all over. That do you feel like that would be a good fit for you, mingling with all sorts of people from all over the world?
yes, ma'am, I do. I do think it will, cause I mean, it's always room for learning. I can always learn, and it also will help build my experience amongst the experience I have with me right now.
Okay. So, Contrell, in the industry, in the hotel industry, of course, we come across lots of guests. We interact with their guests, and sometimes we can't please everyone. There are times that we have an unhappy guest. What lengths do you feel you would go to try to make the guest happy?
Well, as far as the length, I mean, I will go the extra length. I will do whatever it takes to make the guests happy, even if it's take the bags to their room or take out the trash or just sit and talk to them. No matter what it takes, anything for the guests just to make them smile and make they pleasant have they stay here more pleasant for them.
Thank you, Contrell. That's very good. That's what we sometimes have to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, to make the guest happy because, of course, they're what keeps their doors open is their guests.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, what do you plan to do in the future, Contrell? Do you have big plans for your future? Do you plan to, if you were to get this position, would you stay with us a long time, or would you, after a little while, would you move on?
Well, as for now, since I plan to continue with school, I plan to stay with this company for a while, just to build the experience and also to build the network. And but other than that, like yes, man, I do plan on staying for a while, cause besides school, the career is something I look forward to, as far as hospitality.
That's good. So tell me about your family. Do you have children?
Yes, ma'am, I do have a daughter. I have one daughter. She is 8 months years old. Her name is Layla Hollingsworth. She lives in Houston, Texas. That's why I will be resigning after this.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
Looking through your resume,
Yes, ma'am.
I can see that you have had several jobs over the past. Some of them in customer service, and then you've also had jobs with that weren't customer service oriented.
Yeah.
And you left some of these jobs early.
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
you tell me why you left them?
Well, the reason these jobs I left them due to me being in school. So like right now, my main priority is my education. So basically, my jobs have to be based around my schooling hours. So majority of my jobs was just basically just to get me through school, as far as pay for school or pay my rent while I'm in school to support me.
Okay, I understand. So what kind of hours could you give me if I hire you for this position? I understand that you know that you have school, but I would also need a flexible schedule. Would you be able to give me a flexible schedule? And if not, could you tell me what hours you can work and on what days?
Yes, man. I think I should be able to give over 40 hours a week because with my school, I don't think with grad school it's only meeting like once or twice a week, so it shouldn't be that much time in meeting. So I can put more time into working instead of schooling.
So you told me that you played football in college.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Is that something that you still do? You know, here we try to participate. We have team rallies, and we have team sports, and we're going to try to get up a football team or a baseball team that we feel that will help build company morale. And would you be interested in playing for us and helping us out with that? Maybe be someone that I could depend on to head up a team and help me? Is that something that you could do for us?
Oh yes, man. I will. I will. Oh yeah. I always full of team spirit, of course. For yes, ma'am. I would love to continue playing sports and building that team because with the team you also build a friendship and you can also. It's a lot that goes on with a team. It shows how much you can depend on one another, and it just shows a lot about a character, person character. So yes, ma'am. I would love to join that team.
Okay. Do you feel like that being this would help build co-worker relationships too? I mean, if we can play together, we can work together. Is that a philosophy you would take to heart, that we can help each other?
Oh yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because you could tell a lot about a person by the way they play sports. You could tell a lot about their character. Because if, say for example, if they're in sports and you down and they quit, you understand like if things get hard, then they'll walk off on you. Set aside to them stand beside you and persevering with you and playing through the fourth quarter.
Okay, as I said, Contrell, I certainly appreciate you coming in. It's been a very interesting
Yes, ma'am.
interview, and I really respect the fact that you would be a team player, and that you could give me the hours that I need, and that by working for us, it would help you build to a greater future. Suppose I give you this job. When could you start?
Well, I can start as soon as possible. I really have nothing planned, so whenever you all are ready, I'm ready.
Okay, and
Yes, ma'am.
do you have reliable transportation that you can get to and from work?
Yes, ma'am. I do have a vehicle I can get to and from work with.
Okay, and you do you have plans for? Right now is a very crucial time for us with the holiday, with the summer and so many sports.
My strengths are teamwork, um, being able to be a part of a team, working together. I was the team captain on the football team, so it proves and shows that I have leadership